What's up everybody, this is Yael and today we are going to learn how to draw Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan. Okay, so today we are going to learn how to draw Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan. These are the tools I'm gonna use for this tutorial, although I will use two more gray tones, but don't worry, I'll show it later on. If you'll check the description box, you can see all the materials I'm using, along with Amazon product links. Now, if you don't have Copic markers, you can just use color pencils. Okay, so to start this drawing, I want you to draw a parallelogram. You can draw it in any size you want to, just make sure to use these relations. So, we are going to start by drawing a curve right there. Then I'm gonna draw one more curve to this edge. We'll draw one more curve on the bottom. And then we are going to add some thickness to create the eyelashes. So we'll pull one line down, then connect it right in the edge. Now we'll give some character to the eyelashes to indicate that's Itachi's eye. So just draw two curves and then two more curves right there. And we'll do the same for the bottom eyelashes and also create more thickness. Now I'm gonna pull one more line here, and then we'll draw the upper eyelid simply by drawing two lines. Next, we are going to draw the eyebrow, so we want to place it around here. I'm going to draw one line and then one curve all the way to this edge, and then we'll add some thickness, and of course, as you can see, it gets thinner towards the edge. Next, we are going to draw Itachi's famous wrinkle, so we'll pull one diagonal line here and another diagonal to this area. Next, I'm gonna add some wrinkles. If you want, you can add more or don't add as much. Depends on your personal choice. Okay, so now we are going to draw the iris. So I'm gonna use this circle template, but you don't have to buy this one. You can just use a chaser glass or any round object you got in the house. And I'm gonna add some thickness to it with a smaller circle. Next, I'm gonna place the pupil in the center, of course. Then I'm gonna mark 3 dots to create an equilateral triangle. Now we are going to draw a short break line. We'll start around here and we're going to connect the dots just like that. As you can see, I'm creating a nice wave and I'm gonna close it right there. So as you can see, I took about 3 millimeters to the left of each dot. Now we are going to draw some lines around the pupil. So we'll just draw 3 curves and then draw small straight lines. Awesome, so we are done with the sketching and now we can move to the inking process. I'm gonna use a 0.05 black pen. However, if you have a 0.1 black pen, that's fine too. So what I'm going to do with the inking process is just rotate the page so I can have my natural hand movement. Now I can assure you that if you practice lots of inking, you'll gradually get better and better. Okay, so once we are done with the inking process, I'm gonna take the notorious charcoal eraser and just get rid of all the lead. And I'm also gonna use my exquisite eraser stick for the stubborn areas. Awesome, so once it's clean and shiny, we can now use the Copic markers. So for those who don't know, the Copic markers are alcohol-based markers, which means they can blend very well. If you'll check your top left of the screen, you can see the exact number of Copic I'll be using. We are going to start by coloring the Sharingan. So for that, we are going to use 3 red tones. I'm gonna start with the brightest one and just color this area. Then we'll use a slightly darker tone of red and color around it. Next, we are going to use the darkest tone and just color the edges. Awesome. So now what we are going to do is blend the colors. So I'm gonna use the mid-tone and I'm gonna blend the darkest tone with the mid-tone. And then I'm gonna use the brightest tone to blend the mid-tone and the brightest tone. Next, I'm going to use the colorless blender, and I'll do that to soak the ink in order to create a nice highlight. Now I'm gonna use the black pen and I'm gonna color those tiny edges, and the reason I do that is because those areas are really thin and I don't want to color outside of the lines. So now I can use the black marker and just fill up all the blank spaces. Awesome. Next, I'm gonna take the darkest tone again and I'm gonna add some shade right there. That's gonna be the shade from the eyelashes. Next, we are going to use a very dark tone of gray and we are going to fill that eyebrow. And I'm gonna add one more layer just to make it a bit darker. So now I'm going to use those bright tones of gray that I mentioned earlier in the video, and I'll do that to create a nice shade, just like that. Then I'm gonna use a bit darker gray, it's gonna be C3, and I'm gonna color this area right there. Awesome! So, to finish up this drawing, we're going to use the majestic white pen, and I'm gonna add one more dot right there, just to create a nice highlight. And now we are going to do the ceremonial, and we are done, everybody. If you are very sensitive, you might want to lower the volume a bit. However, if you are a wild person, I suggest you to get close to the speakers and tune the volume up. And we are done! Everybody. So, this is how you draw Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. If you want to learn how to draw more Naruto eyes, check out the links at the end of the video. I did tutorials on Sasuke's Mangekyo Sharingan, Kakashi's, Madara's, etc. So make sure to check that out. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every weekend. And make sure to smash that like button and share the video with your friends. That's it for today, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Mangekyo Sharingan. アマテラス